We just skinned the guy, so this doesn't apply as much, but I want to explain this. Right now, we want to look at our team. For them, their health doesn't really matter because they can instantly heal. But for us, we have two people that are at like 20-ish% HP. So these people should be backing off, and they're basically negligible in the fight. We know that Grey Talon and Haze are like 10 seconds away from respawning. So we only really have 4 people or 3 people, and then there's half of them again is in the fight. So at this fight, since we have our Pocket and Paradox splitting for some reason, or actually Pocket might be sounds like. Okay, so Pocket is coming. But as this fight, since we have Paradox splitting, it's basically a 3v3. I mean, obviously, again, now Geist is dead, so this changes. But when we're sieging base, and then when they start to respawn, we really want to look at our team's health. If our team is healthy and they're staggering respawns, it's great. But when we're low, this is how we turn an advantaged fight into a very disadvantaged fight. So yeah, I mean, we die. Yeah, I mean, exactly. We push too far, we die. Our Yamato's probably going to die in a second. Yep. And this is kind of what's happening where the fight's starting to turn negative.
Hey, I'm Midnight. I offer free Deadlock coaching. If you want free coaching, all you have to do is join the Discord linked in the description, go to the Match ID's channel, comment a match ID along with the character you played and your rank, and then join one of the daily raffles to be featured in the next day's video.
Okay, today we're reviewing a Lash Infernus solo lane. This Lash reached out and just said he wanted some help. We're tanking both minions here. Yeah, that sucks, we get parried, but I wouldn't necessarily expect that either. We live for it, which is kind of crazy. Or do we? Oh, yeah, he's reigniting. Okay, no, we live. Now we need to play, I mean, honestly, we might even need to reset here. We need to play hyper safe and try to get healing right, but I think the better play is just to back, because if he gets one ignite on you, you are dead. Yeah, this is too aggressive while you're this low. Even for that minion, like, we should just be playing as far back as possible. We're not posturing on cover wall right now. Infernus could be shooting you from right here at any point. He isn't, which is kind of crazy. But yeah, I mean, we shouldn't be looking for trades either when we're this low. If Infernus gets an ignite, we're pretty much dead. We're way too aggressively positioned right now. Again, he's not really punishing us, but we just need to be back at our Guardian when we're this low. Also, real quick, I want to say thank you because we just hit enough watch hours to be monetized. Now, the last thing we need is 1,000 subs, so I'd really appreciate it if you subscribed. I put a ton of effort into these videos. Also, first level Ground Strike I don't love. I didn't notice that until now, but pretty much every good Lash will first level Flog because it gives you a ton of sustain in lane, and you can just flog the enemies. Speaking of Flog, we should be looking to flog the Infernus there because it gives more HP than just flogging 2 minions. We're catalysted, so we should just be looking to get out and I'll take the fight. Our pathing's pretty rough there. We should either be trying to get to, like, path around to this cover and crouch around here, or trying to get to, like, our Guardian or back here to get away. We're just kind of standing in the open a little too long when we're pathing away there. We're also taking, yeah, this is bad. We just tanked a ton for that minion. I think we live if we path correctly. Oh, okay, we should be pathing in here to get away. It's just quicker. Either of these doors, a lot quicker and a lot safer. Right now, we should have, yeah, this is really bad. We need to buy healing right here. I think we're going to die for it. But 100% we need to buy healing right. Just tuck and pop healing right. You're lucky this Infernus is pretty bad and not punishing you right now. After we crash this wave, we should back off. Also, our small camp's up right now. We should be backing off and doing the small camp. We aren't really, I mean, we might get, no, he melees it. Yeah, we don't even get a deny. Or wait, never mind. I guess he did shoot it. So yeah, we got 1 deny, but it's much better to just do our small camp at that point when it's crashing, because we know also he's going to push the wave back. Landing is basically just like a game of ping pong, or when the ball is on the other side of the table, we should just be backing off and doing camps or doing box runs. Also, as a Lash, it's really important to ingrain like the ping pong wave state in your head, because it's great to shove in wave and then roam to the dual lane next to you, or later you can even take TP to roam to the other solo lane. Our positioning's pretty bad. We're very in the open. Like, Infernus isn't shooting us, but he definitely could be. I assume we're saving for Mystic Shot or Enchanter's Barrier. Those are the items I would buy if I was playing this Lash game. Enchanter's Barrier is actually really strong right now because of Grey Talon, Bird, Geist Swap, Infernus Burn. And it's just a good item overall on Lash. I like that we melee cancel to get up. We need to... Oh, do we actually get out? Looks like... Oh, we need to tuck... Yeah, he didn't punish us for this, but we should be tucking behind this cover, waiting for the burn to expire, and then walking out further, because he can't really catch us if we're here. But if he keeps the ignite on us for longer, it'll just do a ton of damage that we really don't want to take. Yeah, once we get Catalyst, it should really be in our head that once we get hit with Infernus Catalyst, we back off. And yeah, right now this is really bad. We're just taking a ton of poke. We should be behind our Guardian or near our shop, just trying to kill the minions and not walking up to kill those minions, because it's a pretty bad positioning. We take a ton of poke from Infernus. Breaking that one minion, we took about 300 damage from Infernus and another like 50 from Troopers. Just a lot of damage we don't need to take. Great job jumping out of the Infernus stun. I think you're looking for an ult, judging by the way you're playing, but we could jump behind him and try to ult him into our tower, but it's a little risky. Yeah, we are looking for ult. We should probably hold it for our tower. I don't know if we have kill potential here. Even if we had that ground strike, I think he lives. I think we should be backing off and just holding our ult to ultimate a tower because Lash ult is very strong and we don't want to just waste it where we don't really have kill potential. Also, again, after we push in this wave, we could really be doing boxes or camps. It's not really, we don't have enough wave presence right now or an advantage to do a roam. But I'd say, oh, this is bad. Yeah, we should punish him for this, going in like that. I mean, it's good. He doesn't really have good aim, so we're not really getting ignited. Yeah, we do a great job in getting its healing right off immediately. This is too deep. He's pretty bad, so I think you're fine. Yeah, he uses his dash before he has you ignited, so I don't think he understands how his character works. If you're playing in Furnace, you should always dash after you ignite them, and you will do significantly more damage with it. Yeah, we're getting catalysted. We should just tuck. I mean, he doesn't punish us for it, but even that, like, minor peak. Just when we have the catalyst on us, we should really not be taking a fight. Yeah, and we also, I mean, we're at 2,000 souls now. We could have backed off and shopped sooner. Oh, we should be buying Mystic Shot at the least. Yeah, I would say when we have that much, we should probably be buying a tier 2 item. I think we're just kind of autopiloting on our build, and Mystic Shot would be really nice. Or like I said, I don't expect to see you building Enchanter's Elo at this barrier, but Enchanter's Barrier is very strong against Infernus, and it's just a pretty strong item in general. Okay, this is good. Yeah, I mean, he does a bad ult. We back off. I like to see it. We should be looking for our ult now. He's positioned like very deep, very aggressively at low HP, and we should just be ulting into our tower. This is good. I like that we're looking for the ult, but we could have ulted him into tower. But we kind of ulted pretty low and pretty far forward just to try to secure it. But I think we could have been further back and just hit him into Guardian for 100% guaranteed kill. Now we're doing our small camp, which is good, but we probably should have seen this sooner. Let's look at wave state. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 minions. They have 3, so we have to shove this wave in as quickly as possible to try to make it miss the most minions. I don't think he'll miss any minions off this wave, but because we have more minions, we can't freeze, so we should just be hard shoving. This is good. In this elo, I don't really expect great wave management or to see like freezing and stuff, but it is good to just be shoving this wave. Pretty low right now. Yeah, we get with the catalyst. This is, I mean, yeah, we're trying to trade with him while we still have his ignite on us, which isn't great. We aren't burning, but we still have the build-up on us. Yeah, we're trying to trade with him while burning. That's really bad. We really need to, when we're burned, we just need to hide so he doesn't continue to get his burn on us. It looks like we're about to kill him, which is good. I think the second our grapple comes off cooldown in 16, or not 16, in 10 seconds, we will be able to kill him. Buffs are up now. It'd be great to see us grab that. I normally don't expect at these elos to see people grabbing bridge buffs, but I think especially at the first bridge buff spawn, when your patron says mid boss has arrived, it's really good to see you like go for bridge buffs, because that's just like, I mean, an immediate like vocal indication that bridge buffs have spawned. Yeah, our dual lane's kind of pushed in, so I like sieging. We could be parrying the tower just for a little more siege, because I think it's going to kill our wave kind of quickly. This is great. It looks like we'll get the tower in its entirety. He didn't boost, which is kind of his bad. He should definitely be boosting. We should be confirming those souls. Yeah, he just denied all of those. Or I think all of those Guardian souls, which is just 90 souls per player on your team, which is pretty good. He just loves doing that. That ult is ego, but I like it. There's definitely a chance he could have walked back into us and canceled the ult with his ult, but I mean, we got it, so it's not too bad. It's just a little ego. I don't think you fully understand the range well enough to know that you're like perfectly out of range of him stunning out your ult. Yeah, Geist is doing a lot of damage to us. We don't have an anti-heal, so, and we also have a almost 4k on spent souls, which is pretty significant. We buy, what do we buy? Surge of Power is definitely not something I've seen come out first on Lash. I know building Surge of Power isn't awful on Lash, but I definitely don't think it's good first item. I like that we go into this fight once we see it start breaking out. This is good. Let's see. Yeah, pocket ult, we are bird. It doesn't stun us. We did kind of dive into the bird, though. I'd be a little more aware of it. We kill Krill. We get 1 HP'd. So we lost the fight pretty hard. I would say we should be looking for an ult when we're coming into a fight like this, especially with them all grouped. I know we want to ground strike them around Krill because he's low, but I think we could look for like a 3-man ult there, and then maybe could have turned the tide of this fight. Also, I commented on this in my last Skies video, but your timeline is very messy. There's just a lot of dots, so it does look like we are also going to have the issue of autopiloting the fights a lot. I like grabbing this camp. I don't like this split. Wave's been shoved in a while, so someone should probably be pathing over. And since we don't see anyone on map, I mean, we see a couple of them, but we don't see enough of them on map to know that no one's coming here or that we can have a good split. This would be a good split if a fight was breaking out, but since there is none, it's just kind of a waste of our time. Even now, like we're trying to take this fight really deep into their base. We should, I mean, if I was them, I'd rotate a second person over and they just both kill you. We're starting to see more of them as our team's kind of grouping on bridge buff, but yeah, there's Mo and Krill coming to try and kill you. You might live, but this is just a very unnecessary risk. We're also at 3k again, so we should be pathing to shop. We're coming to save our Paradox. That's good. She dies. We don't have any teammates nearby. I don't like this. We don't have anyone nearby. They could be... We know Grey Talon was near. They could definitely be rotating Grey Talon over. I would just expect they'd have... Oh my god, Moan Krill does damage. I would just expect they have a player advantage, and I would start running away from this fight instead of trying to take it. I mean, we're kiting to our Ivy, which is good, but yeah, it's just a little too late. Even if Moat and Krill doesn't kill us, we definitely could have gotten a jump by their Grey Talon or really anyone else on their team. Yeah, I'm glad we didn't go for that split. We, like, the Infernus, someone is always going to be there to catch it since Wave has been crashing for a second. This is good, though. We should look for a 2-man ult. I think we will. Are we? Yeah. Oh, we're just out of range. Okay. I mean, it's a good try. We should kill Crow. Yeah, this is good. Oh, well, we should be going with our team here to brute force this walker. 4 people is good since we see 2 of them on map. The most they can do is a 4v4. But since we're not there, it is a 3v4 if they send the rest of their teammates over. Okay, Haze is splitting our walker. Isn't great. Our Ivy seems pretty unaware of the map. We should be trying to grab this middle lane walker at this point. We have a player advantage and the wave is crashing. If we come here and we grab a couple teammates, then most they can put up is a 3v3 and we're in a pretty good spot. We're jumping the Haze in 1v1. I think our Paradox is coming, but this is... Wow, we just bursted her. Never mind. Yeah, I guess we do have a really significant lead on her. I did not realize how much she was throwing. I don't like this fight. I don't like this fight after we kill Haze, though. We know they're going to send a lot over, and we're just kind of... Our team isn't really around. We only have Paradox, so it's just a very risky and unnecessarily risky fight, because, yeah, they have the player advantage, and we die. So yeah, I mean, we do happen to get the Grey Talon, but we used our ult, and I mean, I guess they used Moan Krill ult, but your ult is a lot more valuable than Moan Krill ult, especially since Moan Krill got his bonus health by killing you with the ult. Looks like our team's posturing for a fight. We're up a player, so this isn't awful. Yeah, we're up 2. Although I think we got the player in this fight, so actually, yeah, this was a bad fight, but... we have boost. We should probably be boosting. Yeah, are we gonna boost to Haze or the fight? We're boosting to Haze. Our McGinnis can definitely stop this Haze on split. She's very behind, and McGinnis just places a turret and kills the entire wave. So I'd say we should be going to the team fight. Oh, we do pick up Haze, but this is ego by Haze. Like, this is the type of thing where our enemy really misplayed by overstaying after the McGinnis comes to catch the split, and we're getting rewarded for it. Well, we really should have been pathing to that fight and expected the Haze to make the correct play of just backing off after McGinnis shows. We also don't have Quicksilver reload on our flock. Oh, we did buy Enchantress Barriers. Yeah, Enchantress Barrier did come out this game, which I do like to see. It is a good Lash item, and it's good this game, but I would have liked to see it a lot earlier, as it's very helpful in lane against Infernus. We're doing a good job farming. Our pathing to fights has been a little bad, with us pathing to some bad fights and then not pathing to some good ones, but I would say overall we are keeping a healthy balance of farming and fighting, more than I thought initially when I saw the timeline. So we have 6k. I think we're just going to buy 2 3k items. That's what I'd expect to see. Yeah, we buy 2 3k items. We buy extra charge and improved burst, I think. So that's good. We're going very spirit heavy, which I don't mind seeing. Oh. Yeah, so we're down a player trying to run Urn. This is pretty bad. We are kind of forcing a bad fight here with the Urn. Once we're down a player, we should drop back, wait 30 seconds, get our McGinnis back, and then try to run the Urn. I mean, we might win this fight, which would be kind of crazy, but I definitely expect this fight should be negative, because we are down a player in the fight, which just should always make the fight very negative. I mean, our movement's clean. We get a 2-man, 3-man, we get a 2-man ult. That's good to see. Yeah, we do a lot of burst. We do win this fight, but this is not a fight we should have won, and this was a negative fight going into it. This is good. We're sieging. We could be grabbing mid-boss here. I would say we should take shrines and then go to mid-boss. I don't think we need to back off here. Only Geist is alive, and she cannot one-shot us. Okay, we're calling mid. I don't mind the mid call here. I just think we could have gotten shrines and mid if we did it quickly enough. For our elo, I'd say this is good. I would just say if we really want to push it, I think we could have gotten shrines and mid. But yeah, I mean, they aren't going to contest here. This is good. Flying far away. I think we're looking for ult or something. We should be on rejuve, parrying, or like coming in for a late melee or something, unless we want ult. In which case, we should just be grappling on our teammates preemptively before it drops, and then be ready to ult. And then if no one shows up, we just don't ult. And if they do, we ult them. Oh, we didn't have ult up. Yeah, we didn't have ult up, so that was weird. We just should definitely be trying to melee rejuve there. If we want to come from an off-angle goal, that's fine, but we definitely should be meleeing or parrying. Yeah, we are. I mean, this is fine. Our team's fixing waves before we push with rejuve, which is fine to see, but we definitely should be doing a 6-man rejuve push soon. After we get all our waves out, we could even try to like all collapse on these 3 here and try to get this fight. So we're chasing the Mo and Crow really deep for only having Ivy and Lash. They could definitely be collapsing on us right now, and I wouldn't. Yeah, I mean, we're just kind of stalling right now. Okay, I guess we're just having fun at this point, which is fine. It's good to see people having fun in this game, but we should definitely be expecting, yep, there's the collapse. So our Paradox pulls up, but we are getting hard collapsed on. We're also really focusing Moan Krill. I know he's low, but he is the tank at the end of the day, and I don't think we have anti-heal. Yeah, we didn't have anti-heal in this fight, so we definitely shouldn't be focusing Moan Krill, and we shouldn't even be taking this fight, because we should be backing off, like, the second we see the, Moan Krill. Yeah, they clean us up. That was a really bad fight that we really got punished for. So we're sieging now? Okay, we're down a player sieging. This is pretty bad. Yeah, we're gonna get punished for it. Our pocket is farming right now, and we are down a player sieging, so we're in a 3v5, which just isn't good. Yeah, now we lost Rejuve. We're all backing off. We do have a player advantage for 30 seconds. We could be looking to do something with it. I would say we should be running Earn right now. Yep, IBC's Earn. She's running Earn. She needs someone else to grab it so she can ult though. So I would say we should path to Earn the second she pings that. Know that she wants to ult whoever she grabs over, and then be trying to take this 6v5. Because without her ult, she's not going to make it to the Earn before Grey Talon can be there. Oh yeah, so now we lose McGinnis again. We should not be doing this Earn. We are kind of forcing a 5v6 fight if they contest, which they aren't. That's a misplay by them. Oh, there's Moan Krill. For all the flaming they're doing to this Moan Krill, he does seem like the only confident player on their team. So, although he is going to 5u, so I take that back. But he does understand that your team needs to contest this Earn while you have one dead. So we get Earn, but that was not a good Earn run. So our team's kind of taking this weird fight. This is a bad fight. There's no objectives in this lane. We really need to be pushing out our Walker lane. Yeah, they could really, I mean, if this Infernus is good, he's just going to path here, or anyone on their team is going to boost down this lane and trade your Walker for this fight. This is really bad, because best case scenario, we get like, okay, we do kill all 4 of them, so now we should be taking shrines. But just from a team macro perspective, that was a bad fight. And even from your macro, we shouldn't be pathing to that fight. We should be pathing to this lane to try to push out the Walker wave. I mean, yeah, now 2 of them are contesting your entire team. These are free kills. I don't think we need to waste ult there. We also can ult her out, which isn't great. But yeah, I mean, I don't think we ever need to ult there. I don't know how our team is taking so long to kill them, but this is a 4v2 and now a 4v1. Oh, she's actually killing you. Yeah, your team has no awareness. That's unfortunate. I guess you live. You should back off here. It's a risk to go back in. Even with the ground strike and stuff, she could just kill you. McGinnis saves you with a wall. That's good. And now surely they killed the guy. Oh my god, your team is really unaware, which is unfortunate. But now we have our Walker wave pushed out. So we haven't gotten shrines, which is kind of crazy. We should be backing off now. We're just getting the guy, so this doesn't apply as much, but I want to explain this. Right now, we want to look at our team. For them, their health doesn't really matter because they can instantly heal. But for us, we have 2 people that are at like 20-ish% HP. So these people should be backing off, and they're basically negligible in the fight. We know that Grey Talon and Haze are like 10 seconds away from respawning. So we only really have 4 people or 3 people, and then there's half of them McGinnis in the fight. So at this fight, since we have our Pocket and Paradox splitting for some reason, or actually Pocket might be boosting outside. Okay, so Pocket is coming. But as this fight, since we have Paradox splitting, it's basically a 3v3. I mean, obviously, again, now Geist is dead, so this changes. But when we're sieging base, and then when they start to respawn, we really want to look at our team's health. If our team is healthy and they're staggering respawns, it's great. But when we're low, this is how we turn an advantaged fight into a very disadvantaged fight. So yeah, I mean, we die. Yeah, I mean, exactly. We push too far, we die. Our Yamato's probably going to die in a second. Yep. And this is kind of what's happening, where the fight's starting to turn negative. We're still up a player, but it's looking risky because, yep, our McGinnis is about to die. And I think your team's finally calling to back off. They kill McGinnis, now it's just Pocket, and yeah, this is exactly what happened, where we kind of turned this advantage. It went kind of neutral, but this could have been a lot worse than it was. Yep, now it's trying to respawn. Our team really needs to back off, but they're pushing too deep and staggering their respawns. Yeah. Yeah, as you can see, that was a pretty hard overstay where we kind of threw. We should be grabbing bridge buffs. We're next to them. The next fight is probably for game. So, yeah, I mean, they grab the right side bridge buff. But we should really be grabbing those bridge buffs and knowing how I mean, in general, bridge buffs are great, but especially with how influential the next fight's going to be. I mean, yeah, Yamato's taking a bad fight. We should be kind of... Honestly, I don't mind deathballing at this point. We have... If we win the next fight, we win the game. Our Yamato died. That's really bad. So now we shouldn't be taking a fight for 65 seconds. We should all start playing kind of in our side of the map, maybe even in base, taking our farm, and just play super slow until the Yamato respawns. Because this could be a very negative fight where we potentially could throw the game. Yeah, right now, this is not a good fight to look for. We get a great ult, but we're actively searching out a negative fight, which isn't good. I mean, yeah, we pick them up. I think we're going to win the game now. We should win the game now, but it's just this was a bad fight. And also, once they got the pick, they should be grouping and trying to force a fight by doing mid-boss or just ARMing it down a lane and hoping to get us in a fight where they have a big advantage. I think we're just going to end now. We have a big player advantage and there's no... Okay, yeah, we shouldn't be doing mid here. We should just be ending. So once we get like this big player advantage and yeah, we're knocking Patron now. Yeah, calling mid there is kind of troll. I'm glad your team didn't listen because we can literally just end the game. But this game looks over. There isn't anything really left on the timeline. So I'm going to go to the notes section. Okay, as far as your notes, there was a lot of mistakes with your positioning in lane. We really didn't respect the Infernus's poke. And then especially when we were low, we just kind of let him hit a lot of ignites on us. We kind of positioned aggressively off that first trade where we were just very low, playing in his ignite range or just the range where he can just kind of kill us. We really need to respect how much he pokes and position around cover more, and tried to avoid getting lit up by him. Next, I would say soul awareness. This was a lot more prevalent in lane than in your later game. In your later game, you did a pretty good job of buying when you had enough money. But in lane, you were sitting on upwards of 2k and then coming back to buy 4 tier 1 items, which is if we want to buy tier 1 items, we should be coming back to shop every 500-ish, every 1,000-ish. And when we have 2k, we should probably be looking for a tier 2 item like the Mystic Shot. Next in lane, we really need to do camps or do box runs. We just kept pushing in the wave and then kind of letting him push the wave back or just playing aggressively. Well, we aren't really getting tower damage and we aren't really getting denies. We got like 2 denies, I think, in the entire laning stage by doing that. So we just could have spent the time doing camps, doing boxes, even potentially looking for roams and just being a lot more helpful to our team and our own soul count. And the next, really pay attention to player count and like disadvantageous fights. This is really important. Where just if you are down a player, you do not want to take a fight, and if you are up a player, you do want to take a fight, especially with objectives like Earn. When you're running Earn down a player or forcing Earn in their base down a player, that is a really, really bad call that we really need to be calling people off and waiting for our teammate to respond. And then when we get a player advantage is when we want to be grabbing Earn and trying to force a fight, or we get Rejuve, we want to try to force a fight, try to deathball. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this. I don't know how this one, the laning stage kind of felt longer, but I don't know, this is probably like a 17-ish minute video, maybe a 20-minute video, but I hope you enjoyed. I'm trying to add more tech, trying to pause a little more, because now I'm pausing to a little, but we're getting there. I think we're getting there gradually. I hope you enjoyed the Minecraft world. I think I'm just going to do this during the notes section and the outro. I think it's kind of fun to just have like a Minecraft world that I will just progressively play as I make more videos, and maybe one day we'll beat it. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and as always, keep it real.